all the work and the time we spend in the cage and out on the field and practice and stuff like that, like you live for those moments.
Hey Lions fans, welcome into another edition of the Coaches Show. We're here today with our baseball coach, Coach Trask. Coach, thanks for doing this today.
Thanks, Finney. Thanks for having me.
We wanted to wait till after this big series with Mobat from this past weekend, so just talk about how you guys performed there. I know we got one win, we split, we had to cancel a couple games because of some weather, but just your thoughts on this weekend.
Yeah, Saturday, we tried our best in the morning Saturday, but Mother Nature.
Even the turf couldn't.
The turf could not handle it. It got that storm blew in really, really fast on us. So, but Friday was a beautiful day and able to go up against the 11th best team in the country on that recent poll. So it was super exciting for the guys to be able to compete against a team like that, a former AMC rival. But we battled with them back and forth, and it was a split. Drake Blackwood had a big walk-off home run in the 7th to seal the deal, and Hunter McLemore, really pitched his tail off that day and had a lot going for him and played good defense behind them, and it was fun. Mobap is a very, very good team, and they're going to be there at the end. So that was good to see that we can play with those boys.
Yeah, talk about real quick what's it like when there's a walk-off home run. Paint a picture for everybody being on the team and what that feeling is like.
Yeah, I've seen some, there's some reels and Instagrams of like what you see like as watching it, and then what the dugout sees if there's like maybe a camera or something in there. And it is just pure joy and pandemonium. So, that ball comes off the barrel, and on that one,
right away.
On that one we did. That thing, almost hit the bypass. Yeah. But he got every bit of that breaking ball, and the dugout roars and comes out, and the bullpen guys come sprinting down, and you watch the player go around the bases, and he's looking in the dugout, and it's just all the work and the time we spend in the cage and out on the field and practice and stuff like that. Like you live for those moments, and then whenever that happens, it's just pandemonium, and it's so exciting. It's just you can't beat those feelings.
Yeah, that's awesome. So now, again, you said ranked team, really good opponent, going to be there at the end. A lot of opponents coming up, they're going to be there at the end, right?
For sure.
Got conference play starting, and then I know we got a weekend series versus Georgia Gwinnett coming up as well. So just talk about your schedule coming up.
No doubt. So the start of March, we our schedule has taken an uptick in the type of competition. We played a lot of good teams in February, but that kind of got the ball rolling a little bit going into a March where we had a very tough slate. Georgia Gwinnett, 2 in the nation, like we talked about, and then just conference. Any of our conference opponents, we start moving to 3-game series where now the pitching's kind of consolidated into that. Each team has a really strong ace, and they're going to be able to get out there and take a game or two from you. So just that ability to win each series going in, that's the goal and the plan, and try to set ourselves up for that. And then when we have the opportunity to sweep a team, like take advantage of that and not let that slip away. Because that 3 wins on that weekend is a really, really big deal when we get into the middle of April on the back end. So we play Cumberland and Cumberland's at the end of the season. So it's going to come down to a few games here or there. So it's like what we do at the beginning and throughout the course of the conference. Of course, winning a series is hard enough as it is. That's a tough thing to do when you're battling these conference opponents who are very, very tough. But like I said, like if you can win a series,
when that opportunity
that's really
presents
good.
itself,
we got to take it.
Sweep, you got to sweep.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So just talk about your hitting a little bit. How impressed you've been with any of the guys that have stood out there? For sure.
Throughout our lineup has been really, really strong. It's not just a couple people that are doing so well for us this spring. It's 1 through 9. It's just a wave after wave type of approach. Brooks Jones has really, really done a fantastic job of driving runs in. He's up to 27 RBIs on the season. So
he's a sophomore, right?
Sophomore there. So played a lot last year, and then has just taken that big step up this year and has done a tremendous job. So Trey Sanderson, always been a catalyst for us of getting on base. His on base percentage is above 500 at this point. So the guy's setting the tone. Trace is setting the tone, getting on. Brennan Gibson, Brooks Jones, Drake Blackwood, JJ Pruno, Hunter Ryan, like those guys that's the big meat part of our order, doing a fantastic job. Each guy is getting on base and just passing the stick. And the big thing we talk about all the time is just stringing quality at bats. And when we can do that, that will lead to big innings. If we get big innings, that leads to wins. So, and then the back end of our order, there's been some shuffling with some guys, but we've got 4 or 5 guys that have done really, really well all spring and just elevating each other. So 1 through 9, super solid.
And then what about the pitching? How do you feel that's going so far?
Really, the pitchers have done a fantastic job of just tracking and getting after their pillars. So their first pitch strikes, their race to 2K, they're minimizing their pitch counts through the innings so they can pitch a little bit longer in the game. Just their overall ability to attack the zone and get ahead of hitters has put us in good shape. And our defense has done a really good job of backing them up and playing clean behind them for the most part. So we're not walking guys, which has helped our strikeouts. Now our strikeouts are going out because we're constantly attacking our opponent's hitters. And we face some really strong hitting teams. So our pitching with Jackson Fitzwilson and Hunter McLemore and Jackson Hines, like those guys have really set the stage for us. Colton Bryant, Joe Romines, Grayson Waller, like those guys coming in and really, really doing a strong job. They've been elite this year so far.
Okay. And then, we were receiving votes in the last poll.
Yeah.
And so what does that mean? How do you guys worry about it? How do you focus on that at all as you go throughout the year?
Yeah, it's exciting to get some national recognition on that. The guys put together a really quality start, 14-5, so just to get a little bit of national recognition. So it's like we're kind of back in those conversations of opening rounds, at-large bids, things of that nature. So as you know, the Mid-South, you get 1 automatic bid. So if you don't win that conference tournament or, you're not going to be able to just walk into that opening round. So having a higher record or rating in the poll will give you a stronger chance of getting that at large when it comes time.
Yeah. And then if you can perform really well through conference here, we
climb.
Just climb, keep climbing the rankings. How many ranked teams in our conference?
So you have Cumberland's, who's in the top 10, and then us and Campbellsville were receiving votes. So we got 2 or 3. Cumberland started the season receiving votes as well. They played a pretty tough schedule up front, but they're a very, very quality team. They beat Missouri Baptist as well, and so they're going to be.
So we kind of flip-flop with them right now, but
that
doesn't mean anything at the moment.
Not at the moment, So that will be good. We'll have some head-to-head against some quality teams like that, where we're going to see, who's better, Campbellsville, Freed-Hardeman on that day, right? And then Cumberland's, of course, we're going to see those things. So wins against Cumberland's, top 10 type team, those are huge for us in terms of getting some votes in those with those Raiders. Okay.
Now we're here versus Georgetown this weekend.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got basketball national tournament games.
Yeah.
Baseball games going on
Absolutely.
this weekend.
It's going to be fun.
So it should be a fun weekend here at Freed-Hardeman.
Yeah, we've moved the series to a doubleheader on Friday, and then we'll play a single on Saturday at 11. So. If
you're trying to be here for our basketball games, too.
Right? So the men's and women's team take care of business and get into some championship games. I know they got they're focused on that first game first, right? But after they get through that,
they know that they got you guys coming to support them on Saturday.
They got the baseball boys, the Rowdies, coming for you.
Okay, well, that's become sort of like a staple of school, and I know everybody really appreciates that and likes it. And so
it's our guys they absolutely love that. And I know we've talked about that several times. It's just something that they, the school spirit for it. And it's in rooting on our men's and women's basketball team is an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's been pretty good for them to walk in the gym. They feel pretty comfortable that we're going to handle business.
It's going to be a good time,
what I mean? So, but they love it, and the relationships they have with both teams, it's really, really cool, and that's exactly what we need here at Freed. It's just having our athletic teams support each other and pulling for each other. I mean, we're all in this together, for sure. So,
well, good. So, Lions fans, make sure you're out supporting our teams this weekend. We've got games all day, basketball and baseball on Friday, and then again on Saturday. So, Coach, thank you again for doing this. Really
thank you, Benny.
Be sure to check out our website for all the updates. Follow us on social media, and go Lions.
Go Lions.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Coaches Show. If you liked this video, please give us a like down below, and please subscribe to our channel. For the most up-to-date information on Freed-Hardeman Athletics, you can visit our website, gofhulions.com, and you can follow us on all social media outlets at gofhulions on Facebook and X, at go_FHU_Lions on Instagram. If you're interested in joining the Director Circle or Lionbackers, there's an informational video on the screen now. There's also links in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and go Lions!